How's it going, boys? Let me just gruel it down for you. Yeah, I'll Minecraft myself. Don't worry. Okay, I already found a tree branch. That was horrible. Anyway, subscribe. Today we are playing a big role. We have Gwenna to ramp up, this thing to ramp up, and this thing to ramp up. And the trick here is gonna be we are gonna be using Dragonstorm and another Dragonstorm, the green one and the red one. The green one is gonna allow us to get all of our lands out of the deck, so every draw that we get is a creature. And this one is just gonna allow us to play things for, well, not really free real estate, but you kind of get the point. A lot of value, potentially. The idea is very simple, but the simplicity is what makes it beautiful. This is something that we have theoretically already done, but now it's slightly different because we don't need as many draw cards because we are substituting draw with things like, well, Bonehead, the Dracosaurus, and again, a Breaching Dragonstorm in this. Just ways to thin out the deck. And it's really effective. It is pretty effective. And then we have life gain, more life gain, ping, stealing from our enemies, and Terror of the Peaks, a card Wizards extremely hates, okay? Wizards nerfs every single deck with Terror of the Peaks in the game, because Terror of the Peaks is a fundamentally completely broken card. First, it's a 4/5/4/5 with flying, which gives it an extremely good and aggressive stat line. 2, spells that target it cost 3 life to cast. So that's already really annoying. And the best part is that this creature effectively gives haste to anything you put on the battlefield and makes that hasted creature immune from damage, and it cannot be blocked. And the best part is this is a form of haste that stacks. Yes, this is how you can think about the when creature enters battlefield, it deals damage according to its power to any target. It's effectively just a super juiced up on steroids type of, well, haste. And that's what makes it completely busted. And why haven't I tried making a reanimation OTK combo with Terror of the Peaks in this story? Am I just stupid? Maybe. Anyway, 24 lands to be specific, 4.6 average mana cost. Don't worry about it. And with that being said, without any further ado, let's just get a crack at it, see what happened. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh yes, can't wait. And if anything goes wrong, we can always remove Terror of the Peaks. Again, seriously, I'm not joking. Terror of the Peaks in the red decks never works. Never works. Well, in any deck, honestly, Terror of the Peaks doesn't work because it's just too powerful, okay? A turn 5 Terror of the Peaks without a solution effectively is an insta-loss on, well, at least in most situations. Also, our hand is pretty handy, which is very cool indeed. Can we play any of these? 4, 6. We need to... Oh, come on! Well, theoretically, that saves me a little bit of time and trouble and whatnot, but, it doesn't make me feel better about my life choices. Well, as long as we just get one Vaulty boy out, we typically win against Red if that happens, so 10 out of 10. Alright, let's put the cat on purple, and it's gone. Oh, it's red with extra steps? How cool. Oh, and we got it. We got the land, boyos. Oh, that is a big... That is juiced. That is absolutely omega juiced. Because now I'm going to be able to play this, and hopefully we find something ginormous. That's the point of the deck, Now, granted, I don't like the fact that you can't... Can you pay... Add 2 mana of combination spent to creature spells or abilities of a creature. Yeah, it's kind of weak for this, honestly. That's the only thing I don't feel about this. What the fuck is going even on here? Well, I'm getting damaged. That's what's happening. Ugh. Sire of 7 Sins would be amazing. Oh, it's a Llanowar Elf. Regent, where you go? Am I dead? I'm actually dead. Wow. That is deeply impressive. Yep, that is deeply impressive. Wow. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. You gotta love brain damage. Anyway, a Llanowar Elf Wizard said, that's a really good card, they said. Yeah, did not work out. Well, granted, any creature, no, actually, a Sire or that would have, or a Sire or Vaulty Boy would have won us the game. But, you know, it is what it is. Or, not missing a land. Oh no, did we get the land at the time? Whatever. Listen. We're here to not think, because, well, that's why we're playing a deck like, oh shit. I mean, we're here to not think, but maybe we should have, you know, thought a little bit more than what we just did right there, because that was really, really bad, you know? Maybe I replace this with other things that search out for lands. Theoretically, that's kind of big this, right? Let's see what this guy does. Nothing. Do you think he's just gonna Wrath? Oh, he's retarded. Either this is some kind of reanimation combo or it's really, really bad. Oof. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, listen, boys, listen. It's not my fault I was born special in all the wrong ways, okay? That's just life's... What the? Huh?
Glad to be here. Your problems are
Okay, I guess. I'm not impressed, though. Not gonna lie, that guy is not deeply impressive, dude. But whatever. As long as he can't... As long as he can't, Sunsfall, it's fine, honestly. As long as he can Sunsfall. Plus, no one really knows what to do when you start dropping enchantments that get you value. It's kind of... Yo, what do you mean? Huh?
I have identified the suspects.
Maybe I should have read what the Gaea does, to be honest. Maybe. Shit. No, maybe. Potentially. Who knows? Maybe that was a smart play. Who honestly knows? Anyway, that's a big boy. And again, I still have this to start playing. If only there was a way that I could bypass all the cheap features, because I don't get any scaling with features. Oh shit! Wow, you guys kind of hitting me, but it hurts, huh? And that is, he's dealing perfectly with everything I'm doing. And yeah, he's doing that, which is bad. But drawing a land here is not that bad, because again, we can do, Terror of the Peaks. That's really good, because you know what that is? That's a dragon. Haha, value. Oh yes, we have a lot of potential value up in here. You know what else we have? We have this. Yeah, maybe should have actually went for the Vaulty Boy, because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. But yeah, this is too much. If this guy does not get perpetual draw from somewhere, it's really hard to win against a big deck like this. The irony, the fact that big decks, big creature decks, have slowly become ridiculously resilient against, you know, just typical control without any too high of a value with removal, is kind of wild, don't you honestly think? I think it's insane, personally. The fact that you can play a deck like this, and you actually have a good chance of winning against control, because you just have so much value out of anywhere. Again, Bony Boys literally create tokens, create treasure tokens, and technically draw for you. The Vault Tyrants are, you know, exile effects only work on them. And now we had the ability to add, you know, the red storms, which are bull. Let's be completely, okay? I think all of this is kind of insane. You'd think control at least. Oh, wizards is by the way, anyone feeling real funny and good about the fact that you're now constantly getting two of the same card in your opening hands? it happens so often. Literally for a year and a half, we lived in a fucking world where that never happened. Oh, if he's playing this card, as long as I get to keep one of these, we're kind of pumping. Also, wait, is this card? Oh no. Oh no. This is not big boy. Oh, man. Okay, do you think that's my viewer? I mean, if it's my viewer, we're gonna see absolutely zero. Because this is the yesterday's deck. If this is my viewer, we are gonna see absolutely zero. Zero remorse, okay? He's gonna try his best to absolutely... Oh shit, it is. Fuck. God damn it, why? Come on, come on. Come on. Aren't I like your pretty much stepdad at this point? Shouldn't you be like nice and shit towards me, okay? Come on, Anichan. Also, by the way, this is the most aggressive start you can get the Pixies into the Hopeless Nightmare. It's ridiculous. Come on, Alex. Come on, don't be like this. Be better. Stop your primal urges and concede against me. Shit. Oh, maybe this is not my deck. Maybe it is. Honestly, still knows. But in any case, yeah, we can't do anything against it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. No matter what I draw next turn, I'm just dead. I like the just dead part really good. It seems on point. Okay. Yeah, we're just playing against the Wizards is putting us against aggressive slop. Yeah, we're gonna call it slop because reasons. And, well, tough, I guess. So, do we want to add something? Do we want to change something? I mean, we could go for any amount of deal damage, right? We could go even for a Pyroclasm, considering everything. I could definitely do something like this and probably still have a good time, right? Do I really need three Etalis? Probably no. Probably no. Okay. Now we are set, boys. This is it. This is. Wait, no, actually, I'd much rather have Liz Gwenna get in this situation because Gwenna that just does not scale with too many things. So I guess this is better. Okay. Now, easy ways to become a more resilient towards people who should have conceded against you because you're effectively their creepy uncle or cool uncle. Depends on your perspective, okay? Okay, well, see, that's almost the usable Brotherhood's end. What a card. Okay, stuff's happening. Hello there. Always say hello. I don't start with the hello against almost anyone because I'm evil. Because I want to be, I want to bring change, not be change, you know? Ah, what a glorious mindset. Nowhere to run off the bat, eh? That's annoying. But... yeah, that's really annoying. That's really good. Now I'm not drawing anything that's even remotely a threat, so this guy just has the perfect hand currently. Unholy Onyx into enemy does nothing is... Ooh! Oh, you're the vampire. Ooh, that's alternative art also. Not bad. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. By the way, this is a really good card. Flying Death Touch Lifelink 3/3/4/3, a vampire. Well, the vampire part currently doesn't matter in standard. What the fuck? Bro. That's not good. Am I dead? Well, not yet, but... I mean, soon at this rate. You think he has... If he has removal for the... Dude, is everyone just gonna kill me because they have one removal? Okay, this guy does have all Unholy Onyx, so... The Auden Jesus is kind of fucking dirty here. Yo, what do you mean with that, SA? What was that, Hefe? Also, again, all this damage taking is insane. Okay, okay. Do I just... do this? No. I kind of need to do the side. No, I can't do... Ah. Pain. I could do this because it's more... I guess I still do you because you're kind of literally the best, right? Okay, now just don't attack. Dude, it's so bold that I take two damage extra from this. And but what are my actual options here? I kind of only can draw I'm pretty much Jesus. Oh, and a Batty Boy. Well, the Batty Boy on one hand doesn't... Wait, no, that's... I'm dead! I literally just... Dude, I'm just queuing up in people that are just insta-killing me. That's bull. That is so bull. I'm dead. Look. 8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage, just insta-dead. That is hilarious. So yeah, currently literally non-games all around. We have not, well, no, we have had one single game at the RAM. Yeah, it's always interesting to see what Wizards does with these type of decks that are big. Oh, but man, that guy just had all the shit. He had 100% the most perfect hand. None of this matters. None of this matters. None of this matters. Actually, should I just full... No, I want Terrors of the Peaks, but again, it could be something that actually leads me to the dead. No, there's nothing to improve here. That's the thing. There's nothing to improve here. It's just Wizards hating on us, and that's pretty much it here. Again, I really wonder if I can just remove Terrors of the Peaks and our RNG suddenly just, you know, becomes 100 times better. Because everyone hates Terror of the Peaks, right? It's like, it's probably one of the unironic... Jeez, what the heck? Keep. I mean, we're drawing the second land any time now. Yeah, Wizards is definitely punishing us for something here. Oh boy, probably existing, because that's what they really, really love about me, my existence. Again? Is this root? This could be root. Okay. I wonder if it's gonna be, if it is gonna be root. I could play some oh. Well, that doesn't mean not root, on one hand. Okay, and attack. And by the way, I'm using this because it has the Exile 2 effect. Pretty good. Also, we can play this from this all again. So there's technically... Geez, that is a wild card. You know, a rando used, right? What can I do here? I guess you. Don't know how this is gonna work out, but yeah. Is there a world where I just die? I mean, I dropped the bony head and nothing really happened. What? Oh! I guess that makes... Well, that's a lot of damage. I would still probably say kill the other one, but hey, it is what it is. What am I supposed to do here, though? Maelstrom pulls for this most wild and strange opinion base. Well, I am probably dead, aren't I? If he just has more removal... Dude, what the fuck is it? I'm just dying instantaneously. I have no... It's not the... By the way, The problem here is not the fact that I have nothing to deal with this crap, because that's kind of normal. The problem here is the fact that I'm not drawing anything to rival this crap, and it's pretty much the best crap that this asshole can ask for. Again, he's 100% full ass controlling me, and there's nothing I can do. You see, I'm just dead. He played cards. I had no way to interact. I didn't draw cards to rival him, and I just died. This is the problem, not the fact that, you know... No, there's other things also. But that's essentially the problem, because this is not him being lucky. This is also us being fucking unlucky, which is the problem. If this was normal, we could have probably easily ramped up to just drop this, the 7 deadly sins. Okay, let's check if there are... Maybe there are, right? Do I actually... I could actually go for create treasures, right? Let's see how much can we get. Create... Oh, this is create dragon. No. What are you again? No. Everything's a kind of giant. No, these are 2 costs. No. Nope. None of these are the create right. Yeah, and 2 colors don't actually work. So yeah, this is kind of problematic. Create doesn't work. Add without the creature. Does that work? This is a cute one. No, I could use this, to be honest, instead of this. But again, I don't think it really matters too much. Actually, you know what? It does kind of matter. Yeah, let's do this, the Bramble Familiar, because theoretically, getting a lot of mana for us is kind of easy, but doesn't really happen a lot, huh? Also, this adding Brotherhood's End. Adding Brotherhood's End, by the way, now literally changes absolutely nothing for us, which is hilarious. We added Brotherhood's End to deal with the smaller decks, and now we're playing against fucking Golgari or Black, who drop 5 plus HP creatures. So 10 out of 10 dead wizards. Hilarious how that instantaneously changes. Oh boy. Okay, well, I wonder if there's any... No, there's probably nothing. Again, I don't want to remove the Terrors of the Peak. I don't want to. But again, I'm constantly under I'm under the suspicion constantly that if we just remove Terror of the Peak, our RNG is going to improve drastically. Incredibly drastically, in fact. What be this? Well, let's figure it out. Well, actually, let's not figure it out. Sleight of hand. Oh, is this a reanimator? Also, by the way, statistically, we should always have 2 playable things by turn 3. But we kind of don't, and all of our early game just gets instantaneously yeeted and deleted out of existence by our opponents with extremely on fucking brand shitty castable ability. And by the way, now that we got rid of Brotherhood's End, are we gonna get just flooded with small shit? Because that would be hilarious. That would be kind of hilarious. Okay, we should either draw the bigger. We should be drawing a land. Yes, good. A land or, you know, a lower cost. Oh, this is just aggro, huh? I guess this is gonna be really good if we survive. Yeah, but again, get rid of Brotherhood's End and instantaneously we're fucking what's the point? This is what I'm saying constantly, by the way, in these shitty fucking games. What is the point of putting in a ramp in your fucking deck if you never ramp? Like, what is exactly the point here? I look at this. I put in the ramp in my deck. How many times have we ramped? We have ramped 1 time in 25 goddamn minutes. Not great. Not gonna fucking lie. And I'm probably dead, huh? Oh no, maybe I'm not dead. Unless the sleight of hand is hit to the face. Oh wait, no. Dead again. Literally just dead no matter what. There's no winning. I can't draw my ramp to ramp because fucking reasons, I guess. I actually... I could use the green dragon to kind of ramps because that would probably fuck with the algorithm. That would probably fuck with the algorithm. Okay, do we do this? I think we do, because this definitely fucks with the algorithm, okay? This 100% fucks. That's kind of what we need. Or we could also use this. Huh. What happens if I use that instead of Gwenna? Well, actually, I can remove this and still... Okay, okay. So, this... Actually, yeah, this is kind of perfect. This definitely still fucks with the algorithm. Gives me a lot of leeway. Also don't need so many vaulty boys now, which gives me an opportunity to add more of this. Actually, yeah, I can play it like this, and it's pretty juiced. Vault Tyrants are useful for the live game, but now that I have this, I no longer need... Okay. It actually opens possibilities. Shit. Maybe this was the play all along. Holy, who knows? Who knows? Too bad it's 27 minutes into the video and we no longer... Maybe this was it from the start, actually. True. Maybe this was actually the play. Man. Because double-sided cards, especially search land cards, fuck with the algorithm really hard. Okay? I mean, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? It gave us the expensive stuff. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's so actually good. It gave us the expensive stuff because it's thinking it's giving us a bad hand probably. But in reality, this kind of serves our purposes. Holy moly, look at that. Leylines of the Void. Who the hell plays that? Anyway. Yeah, I kind of like this. 2 basic forests is kind of stupid and steep, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. And now I'm just gonna... Look at this. We're ramping. We're doing what we're intended to do. Instantaneously, in fact. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. The best part, it goes in the bottom of the library or something. Which is kind of useful. Okay, yeah, so we figured out the solution to all of the world's problems, it seems like. 10 out of 10. Just gonna do this again. Oh no, we should have started with this. Yeah, this is 100%. This is screwing up a Wizard's algorithm. There's no way it's not. Or maybe this is just a super free win given to us by Wizards because it now looks at us like we're some kind of retarded child. Ooh, 10 out of 10, I guess. Anyway, put the cat on purple. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we look at that. That's pretty decent. Ooh, it's more decenter. Okay, well, Arapo. Oh, wait, is this the invulnerable shit? I think it is. Yeah, it must be, actually. Okay, do I even want to play the Bramble Familiar in this case? I think I kind of don't. I think I just want to wait. Oh, wait! The Bramble Familiar also now is... what the hell? Spellpot. Well, it is an exile effect, so... Yeah, this is the 3-cost thing where it gains value if you exile things. Not sure how my opponent is dealing with this crap though, but you know, it's not looking good for him at the moment, at the bare minimum. No, I can't use the Bramby because this is definitely that deck. Well, that deck is a meme. Ley Lines of the Void is garbage. Okay? It's literally the worst ley lines by far. Even though technically it's played more than the Fire ley line, this is still the worst ley line. Day of Judgment is pretty ass, not gonna lie. But then again, the trick is we can do this. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna use the expensive one, even though it makes no difference. And I didn't want to click on that, honestly. But at this point, we have almost nothing but value left. Problem is, how much more Vrads do you think this guy has? In situations like this, I kind of honestly think to myself, maybe, just maybe, I should do something different. But then I'm like, nah, F that. Okay, let's see if he has an exile for this. Yeah, but actually, you know what? We can even add more Theaters of the Peaks at this rate. Yeah, we definitely probably can, huh? I don't know what that does. Okay, though. Very cool. I literally will have almost no lands. Oh, wait. We have not drawn any of our special. I honestly ditch some double-sided lands because reasons. I could. Well, honestly, at this point, there's also a world where I potentially should add a portal to Phyrexia. Oh, what is this guy? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, nourishing pixie, pixie. Oh, wow. I mean, these draws are pretty bad though at this point. That is just like complete. That is just factual, okay? None of this was good. But the bony boys are kind of gonna do vet, so that's now the 10. Plus, I can actually still play you, so I guess let's go. Okay, let's see. Do you think he? I think he just has another Day of Judgment. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he doesn't. Or he doesn't want to use it. I'm not sure. Another pix. Gee, what is this? What is this atrocity against humanity? This deck just doesn't do anything. Shit. I'm gonna also just drop this so he doesn't draw cards. But yeah, again, the double dragon-sidedness would actually worked out so ridiculously better. At this point, listen, at this point, it's actually maybe even better to get rid of like the Llanowar Elves and add something that that has a text to play additional land per turn, because even that may actually have more value. Dude, what is this dude? What is this guy doing? Holy shit! I mean, cereal. Also, not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. And obviously, oh, look at that. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna destroy Get Lost here because reason. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, do that. Again, there's nothing to get out of this, but that's fine. And I mean, I have to drop one of these. Okay, now we're cooking. Oh, look at that! It's a dragon. Yeah, I actually still need to do that. Shit, that is actually sad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is sad. Okay, I think this version of the deck actually slaps. Because it has so much double-sided BS happening with it. Wizards just have no idea what to do with their pathetic lives, right? Also, this guy has no solution to me flipping Etali. Well, to be fair, he probably has exile cards. Does this exile? Yeah, it does. What a card, I have never seen it. Because it's shit. That's right, because it's shit. Okay. Ooh, Sire now even. Mamma mia. Anyway, first things first, we flip it. We pay a life because Giga Chad. And then we just drop this because... Oh, actually could have dropped Gwenna. Well, doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, yeah. You need to block. Did he double fish block or one fish block? Because one fish... Ah, damn it. Double fish block. Well, that's still 9. Very good. Very good. But yeah, I am okay. This feels so much better. Because again, we drew the cards that allow us to ramp. We literally just bypassed the algorithmic autistic rigging that Wizards does here by adding double-sided cards. See, boys, this is why I'm constantly telling you. Wizards could only print double-sided cards. Well, or double effect cards, or triple effect cards. And the game would be absolutely amazing if they did. But those losers don't. Those absolute nincompoopish losers don't. No, actually, you know, this is fine. But I do definitely want to ditch some of this, right? And I probably do want an attack land. There we go. Okay, okay, one more. Let's see if that was luck or that was or what happened there. Because again, that start felt good, okay? That start felt good. Honestly, now that we have cards like that, we can probably ditch. We can probably ditch some, well, Glennas. Or Llanowar Elf. Again, we're getting Llanowar Elves in the worst scenarios possible. Currently, it's just not working out. We need a Saga or something that allows to drop more lands. Yeah, you see what I mean? Horrible. Mulligan, let's see what happens. Oh, it's better. It's better. I want to keep the dragons, probably. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to keep the dragons. Yeah, this is fine. Because I can draw Bramby and into this. Again, we have already seen this. Oh, what the hell is that? Well, the answer is, it's a thing. Oh, yes. It is definitely a thing. Can choose that. Let's see how it goes. A search turn 1 is technically really strong. Opponent does literally nothing. Overwhelming amount of lands in my hand, but it is what it is. Wow, that's like a dinosaur or reptile eye. Very cool, said literally no one. Triumphant. I also could play theoretically that, by the way, but I won't. And again, I don't have use for this, so I might as well just keep on searching. Now the trick is, my opponent has no idea I'm land flooded. Not that that honestly will probably ever be even remotely useful to impact the plays, but you know, it's kind of funny. It's slightly kind of funny. So yeah, and at this point, 6, 7, anything that we drop is gonna be super ginormous. Oh, that's wild. That is actually kind of wild for a three-color deck. Phyrexia and Flesh Gorger, you don't expect that too much, huh? Well, at least now we're playing against... Oh, look at that, another land. Wow! What is our land draw ratio at this rate? 4 non-lands versus how many draws? I'm not even sure, but this is probably somewhere in the equivalent of a 70% land draw ratio at this point. Also cute, I guess. This is a good card. Well, this is an absolute... Oh, more lands. Okay. So, we searched out like 4 or 5 lands at this point, and we're still drawing only... Wait, how many lands did we just hit? Well, it doesn't really matter because we also hit Etali. What did he hit, though? Well, he hit... Okay, we got completely fucked in the ass by drawing lands. Yay. Well, the good part is, no card that I would have added to the deck at this point would have worked. So, again, RNG is insane. But it's kind of fun at least. Now it feels different. Now it feels better. Can I squeeze in a portal to Phyrexia here because I'm just greedy? Why do we remove a portal to Phyrexia? I guess a Gwenna. Again, we just lost by drawing 80% of our lands and, you know, 1/6 of our deck, okay? It's pretty over, okay? It's pretty over. Drawing 50% of your lands unironically in less than 1/6 of your deck is pretty insane statistics, okay? I can add 5 more Phyrexian portals here and it would not make a single difference. But I can't wait for someone to comment something autistic. Anyway, 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Bye.